All right, welcome to Unfiltered. This is a side note. If these videos are making an impact in your life, if the content is something you truly enjoy, then please like these videos. Please subscribe to my channel and please share these videos with other people. It helps this platform grow, and for that I am grateful. I'm going to be reading today out of Galatians chapter 6, starting at verse 2. Paul says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you fulfill the law of Christ. If anyone thinks they are something when they are not, they deceive themselves. Each one should test their own actions, then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else. For each one should carry their own load. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. If anyone thinks they are something when they are not, they deceive themselves. Each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else. For each one should carry their own load." You know, it's funny because it's like Paul is talking about two sides of an issue. He starts off by telling you how to walk in love. He said you should be going around carrying one another's burdens. You should go out of your way to help other people, to help those who are struggling, because we all know that this life is a struggle. It is hard. It is difficult. And we can't do it on our own. And he's telling us we, as children of God, should go out of our way to help those around us, to carry one another's burdens. And by doing this, we fulfill the law of Christ. But then he also says, look, you need to stop focusing on other people and comparing yourself to them. You need to be focusing on what you are doing. Test your own actions. Look within yourself. Stop judging other people and what they're doing and focus on what you are doing. Test your own actions. And then you can take pride in the things you are doing. And then he says at the end, he says, everyone should carry their own load. So in the beginning, he tells you to help other people, but he also says, don't sit around and be lazy. Don't ask other people to do for you what you are unwilling to do for yourself. You know, for many years, I wanted my life to be different. I wanted all of the results of change without actually making a change. I was waiting for something to happen that required me to do nothing. And I realized that that's not reality, that is not real, and that never came to pass, sitting and doing nothing. If nothing changes, nothing changes. I didn't see the benefit and the outcome and the results of discipline in my life. I didn't see that by sitting around and letting time pass me by, that I wasn't accomplishing anything and nothing was going to happen. He's like, don't depend on other people to do for you what you should be doing for yourself. You should get up, get off your butt and do something. Listen to the words that God is teaching you and then put them into practice. He says, look, you should be testing your own actions. Stop judging other people. Stop comparing yourself with other people. The road that you have walked, this journey that you have been on, it's different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's life has been different from the time they are born till now. And so you can't compare yourself with someone else because that's not an accurate comparison. You have to focus on yourself, test your own actions. And then he said, everyone should carry their own load. You know, there's a lot of manipulators out there. There's a lot of people who want you to do for them what they won't do for themselves. And when they find out that you're kind-hearted and you're willing to give and you're willing to help them, then they'll take advantage of you. You know, there's a difference, and you have to figure it out between blessing people and helping others and letting them take advantage of you and run all over you. You have to find the wisdom of where that balance is. Life is all about balance. You need to be blessing other people. You need to be helping other people, but you do not need to allow people to run all over you and to take advantage of you. And you should not be manipulating other people and taking advantage of other people. He said each one should carry their own load. Get up and face the day. I know depression and anxiety beat me down for years and I was just not motivated. But if you hang around with the right people and if you truly fall in love with God, He will give you the motivation that causes you to rise up and to do the things that maybe you've never done before. He's saying help other people, but also help yourself. Be disciplined, be wise, implement the things that God is teaching you. Each one should carry their own load. Don't compare yourself with other people. Compare yourself with who you used to be yesterday. And I think that is such a wise statement. I've heard that for years, and I think that is brilliant. You can't compare yourself to other people, but you can compare yourself by the progress you're making on a daily basis. What a genius statement that is. Every time I look at my life, I realize that all those years with no discipline, it wasn't paying off. If you feel like you're not getting anywhere, maybe you should get up and do something. Maybe you should be willing to put in the work. And together, walking hand in hand with God, you can see great changes and amazing blessing in your life over time. Then Paul says this a little further down. He says, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please the flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. Whoever sows to please the Spirit, from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows if we do not give up. Do not become weary in doing good. You know, many of you are just beginning this journey of change. And I know it can be frustrating. It can seem intimidating. You can look at all of the areas in your life that need change and that need work, and you can become frustrated and intimidated and think like, this is too much. I feel like I will never get all of this accomplished. I feel like I'm too far behind. But God will bless everything that you do. Everything my hands touch prospers. You have to see that the blessing of God comes with us and all of his children doing the things that he's teaching us. I promise you, if God was not blessing us, then we wouldn't be sharing that with you. If I was not one who used to be tormented but now smiles all the time, then I wouldn't be lying. I wouldn't be telling you these things if they weren't true. I used to be bound and beaten down, and now I am free and I smile and I laugh. God will bless the things that you put your mind to do. Get up and work with him. He said, look, God cannot be mocked. What you sow, you will reap. The things that you put into this world, you will get out. What do you promote from the platform that you have been given? Are you promoting God? Are you promoting yourself? Are you lifting people up? Are you beating people down? Because whatever you do, it's going to come back to you. God cannot be mocked. What you sow, you will reap. And if you go around blessing other people and carrying other people's loads, it will come back to you. I promise this. It has been my reality, and I am walking it out right now. And then he says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Once you have started this journey, it may seem overwhelming. You might become frustrated, but walk in faith. Be around other people who are uplifting and encouraging, and recognize that this may seem like the beginning stages and you don't see, but I promise you, let this story of God in your life continue, and you'll see amazing blessings right around the corner that you can't even imagine right now. I promise this to be true. I am living this in my reality. And I'm surrounded by so many broken people that are hurting, but they are willing. They are motivated now to rise up. And sometimes I have phone calls with them and conversations with them, and they seem frustrated and they seem discouraged, but keep pressing forward. Do not become weary in doing good. Do not go backwards. Do not turn around. Do not quit. He said, you're going to reap the harvest, the changes that you need in your life, the blessings that you need in your life, the things that you want different in your life. They will come at the proper time if you do not give up. Do not allow yourself to give up. Do not allow yourself to go backwards. Say, I am doing this. I have started this race, and I'm going to continue running in this race until I reach the finish line. What I have started, I will complete. What God has started in you, he will bring on to completion. And what you have started, you need to continue and focus and be motivated on days that you feel like it and on days that you don't feel like it. Look, for so long, I let my emotions drain me. I thought because I felt a certain way that I must not be interested in doing this. I must not really want to do this. You got to fight through the emotions on good days and in bad days, and discipline yourself and make yourself continue to do some things that you don't want to do. Like I said, I didn't live a life of discipline, so the idea of discipline was not appealing. But man, my routine and my discipline today, it has carried me. It is what has sustained me even on hard days. Let us not become weary in doing good. Let us not become frustrated. Let us not speak words of doubt and say, this is not going to work, and why am I even doing this? You need to be speaking hope against hope. You need to be speaking to your problems and speaking to your frustration and saying, I may feel frustrated, I may be irritated, but this is temporary. God is with me. You need to be around other people who can lift you up, who can build you up. And when you are struggling, pick up the phone and call somebody. Go have a conversation with someone, because if they love God and they have God's love inside of them, when you leave that conversation, you will leave more encouraged. That's the point of friendship. That's the point of love and of family. Let us not become weary in doing good. Let us not give up. Let us not quit, because we will reap the harvest if we don't give up. This life is very hard, but it's also very amazing. There are good days and there are bad days. There are times that seem easy and times that seem very difficult. But when your back is against the wall and you are pushed in a corner, I promise you, you will find out you are a lot stronger than you thought you were. You will be able to do things with ease that you never thought you could, because God's power is flowing through you. He gives strength to those who are weary. He gives strength to those who feel like they have no strength. And His strength is unlimited and never ending. God will carry you, but you got to get up and work with Him. Carry your own load and let God carry you. See, Paul's talking about two separate things. Go out and bless people, but get off your butt and do some things for yourself. If the strategy that you have been living by is not working, look, guys, life is a game. And the way you play this game, it has a direct connection to the results that you're going to receive. If you don't like the results you're getting right now, you need to change your strategy. You need to change your perspective. You need to rise up and say, you know what? I'm not going to be lazy anymore. I'm not going to sit and let time pass me by. There's too much at stake. I'm going to rise up and enjoy today. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will be glad in it. You know, for years I was focused on what I wanted and not even realizing what I already have. What do I have right now? I should be grateful for what I have and for this opportunity to bounce back for so many years of pain. Chasing everything that I want, never satisfied. Now I am grateful for what I have and I am flourishing. Do not become weary. Do not quit. You need to be motivating yourself. You need to encourage yourself. Other people can encourage you, but you need to wake up every day and say, I am going to do this. You need to look in the mirror every day and say, no excuses. Today is the day that I rise up and do it every second of every minute of every hour of every day and keep pushing forward. And just like if you work out, you will develop muscles of strength. As you continue pushing forward, you will find yourself growing stronger. You will develop strength that you never thought you had, and it will become part of your normal. It will become your new reality. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. When you are starting out this journey, I encourage you to continue to feed your mind words of encouragement, to meditate on the things that God is teaching you and the things that He is showing you. Focus on His love and be encouraged. He loves you so very, very much. Do not become weary in doing good. Continue pushing forward. Do not quit, and you will reap the harvest. God bless you. Have a good day.